Good morning, everybody, and this is your Dow Jones day trade setups for today. So, unlike the S&P, this was just one-way traffic while I was away last week. No real chance for a pullback and to buy into this, which is a little bit upsetting, I suppose, if you were looking to chase this to the upside. But nevertheless, the trend is up. We are looking for moves to the upside, and you should definitely not be looking for any moves to the downside. So just going across to the weekly, and you will see that we are fast approaching the all-time highs. There's the first, that was the first all-time high, and that's going to be your first target before you launch an attack for the current all-time high. So obviously we're looking for pullback onto structure, and I'm just going to start with these weekly levels because it's going to be the simplest. Right, so this little zone here that we've drawn here, I'll give you the levels now in the lower time frames. That is obviously the breakout. We're looking for that retest of that breakout for a continuation to the upside. But based on what's happened here, what's that, 2, 4, that's 5 weeks of growth. So 5 solid weeks. If you take it from where that close was to where this is, and we've closed on a high, that's almost a 12% move to the upside in the market. So massive month last month, and I suspect it's going to continue, to be honest. We will be targeting the all-time highs, and then we're going to be looking for a way through the all-time highs. So let's just get to levels that we want to be focused on. Pay attention to the oscillators. As I've said many a times, they can stay overbought for extended periods of time. So this is 3 weeks now that it's been staying overbought. So just highlights my other comment that I often make. It's up until it's not. So this is up until it's not. It is a strong bull trend. Don't even pay half a cent of attention to anybody that is saying that there is a bull market or that we are going to crash to the floor. Just there to confuse you. So what we're looking for is opportunities to buy, and while we're looking for them, don't forget to hit that like button, and we will find something shortly. Bit of an exhaustion bar, so gap up, exhaustion bar, sideways, oscillators group the upside. Definitely do not want to be jumping in long up there. I'm looking for some kind of pullback, or I'm looking for some consolidation and a breakout before I do anything. So there's been a couple of exhaustion bars. So there's an exhaustion bar, then it's sideways, and then it drifts. And then going into the close on Friday, we have this strong move up. I mean, that is a massively strong move to the upside going into the close. So in other words, people were buying on Friday to hold over the weekend. That tells you something. Okay, so closest bit of structure on the hour is all the way down here, and that is at 36.039. Don't trust that so much, so let's just get down to a lower time frame, and there are a few gaps here, so I'm going to put that there. So 36.080 is the level I'd be paying attention to at the moment. Now, I doubt very much that we're going to get there. I just want to get this diagonal in. And I'll explain now what I'm doing. So just picking up this fractal and sort of lining it up with this one here. It intersects all of these here, granted, but that's kind of the closest trend line, and you're looking for an area where horizontal and diagonal trend lines intersect, and that's probably the first step here. See the oscillators on the lower time frame, when they start grouping like this, you always just want to wait for a little bit of a dip before getting into them. But I don't see anything that is going to help us. So this is going to be pretty much the same as the DAX. What we're looking for, that's the top of our range, and that's the bottom of our range there. So I'm looking for a breakout of this range. So I'm looking for a break of 36.276, some kind of a pullback and retest, probably on the 5 minute. for us to buy into that. My stop is down here. So you're looking at a 130 point stop loss. Failing that, if we break below the current lows of today, which is 36,181, then I would be looking down here at 36,080. Now, 3,600 could also offer some support. So that's kind of the two scenarios that we're paying attention to. If I drop down to the 5 minute, you're going to see right in amongst the moving averages here, we're still above the 150 EMA, but no real structure on the oscillators either. So I would be looking for a break and retest or a move down to come and find some support on some of these tails here. And that should give us the opportunity to buy into this. So those are the two levels that I'm looking for. Targets at the moment. This is my ultimate target at the moment, which is 36,561. And I'm just going to get to the 3 hour. And I'm going to have to go very far back. It's probably going to be easy on the 8 hour. And you're going to have to go very far back to see where the next target is. And I'm probably going to be scrolling until I'm blue in the face till I find this. What we're looking for is something. There will be something here. November 2021. Okay, so there will be something. Oop. Not playing ball with us today. So there's price there, and you can see these breakouts here. So your target's definitely, your first target is definitely 36,561. There's another one there. And then your second target is going to be 36,700 or 36,708 before targeting all-time high at 36,980. So there's a lot of chaos in this area as well, as you can see with all the lines that we've got, all the different levels through the time frames. So I'd be just waiting for some pullback onto structure. Definitely not looking for shorts when the chart looks like this. Just looking for moves to the upside. And the other thing that we could do, I'm just going to delete all the structure here. Just give me a sec. And this is probably the clearest picture you're going to see. What is that? So it's flat top triangle. The break is normally to the upside. So break and retest is probably the most logical thing you're looking for. And 15, even 5 minute charts, 36,270 is what you're looking for the break on. Break retest of that, you're looking for a long. Your stop is below the bottom of this triangle. Okay, anyway, that's kind of my view for today. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.